Okay, welcome to part 3, finally. I had to cut out some extra footage because I didn't realize it was in there. So, anyway, instead of leveling up, I'm just going to attack the first fort. And it's pretty easy. That's why I'm going to forego any more leveling up or anything. At first you get to watch me buy and sell equipment. How amazing. Just have the Elixir A. That's all I have money for. Just buying it just because I have a little bit of extra money. And it's not bad to have on hand. It brings some of your soldiers magically back to life. Because in this game, your hit points are actually soldiers, interestingly enough. And it works just as you'd imagine, that the more soldiers you have, the more damage you can do. So you actually do progressively less damage as you lose your HP points. So it's always good to keep yourself at as high as possible. And there's different tactics you can take. If I say tactics, you get that confused with the magic in the game. So I'm just going to say magic, whatever. But when it comes to attacking the enemy, you can either focus on one, you can focus on bringing them all down. Which, in most RPGs, it's best to just focus on one enemy and take them out. In this one, it's a little bit different because if you get an enemy to, half their HP, then, as I said before, they're going to do a lot less damage. So, it's not a bad idea to focus on one general, get them to about half HP, and then move on to the next. Or in this case, since there is only one more, I just go all out and do it that way. It's a lot faster because the battles, as I said, are very long in this game. And one thing you get to see in this is that my spell actually fails. Oh, it works that time now. That's because I used it on the weaker enemy. You can tell by the character art of the enemy, or the sprite art, what type of general they are. The ones that wear armor are obviously the warriors, and the ones that wear that fancy hat and robes are the strategists, aka the magic users. And since they have a stronger magic defense, spells are more likely to fail against them. So it's best to use spells against warriors and physical attacks against magic users. Unless it's the instant kill spell, in which point you can take out whoever the heck you want. I think there is a small rate of failure for that, come to think of it, but most of the time if you use it, it's an instant kill. The only problem is the enemy gets that ability too. But that's much later in the game, so took out that first fight pretty easily. Now, even though there's not much hidden items, it's good to search once in a while. And most of the time, if you want to search something that actually looks like it could hold something. So you have a weapon rack in the back and 3 pots, which there wasn't anything worthwhile in any of them. Timenchia. That is, I think, the third and final fortress that surrounds this main castle. When you just start out, I think I'm going to find something in this pot. yeah, I got the axe. So not only is it a great idea to get this axe because it's a lot more powerful than what you have, but also you're not able to buy the axe until quite a bit into the game. Definitely not until you finish the main boss general in this area. And that's a T-Menchia, which they mentioned before. That's where the head of the Yellow Scarves. I believe it's the head of the Yellow Scarves. He's at that castle. You have a lot of bandit force this time around. Usually rebel force is the most. You have the most odds of coming across a rebel force than you do a bandit force. It's not too much different, except bandit force is weaker. I think rebel force is the strongest. Zhang Mao, not bad. Gonna rest up after my huge victory there. And think I'm going to stop for now, and then when I join you next time, I will be taking out the third fort in this area, where there's 2 forts and a castle. So you take out the easy fort, and then the harder fort, and then the castle, and then you're through with this beginning part of the game. So, hope you join me next time in part 4. Thanks for watching.